Hello there and welcome. We are continuing where we left off. Last time we did rookie jump. We did rookie jump, yeah. We did Rumpus dungeon, or rookie dungeon, whatever you want to call it really. And now we're going to be doing the downtime or temple mine split. Not the actual temple mines, but the journey to temple mines. So last time we ended off by learning how to do this, remembering to enable our limiter. We turn it off like this, go into here, and boom. Now the split has begun. We immediately start dashing downwards, going up here and through the bushes, and then into here. Here you really get to practice your infinite dashing. This is the perfect split to get a broken finger. It can hurt a bit in the beginning, since it's a somewhat uncomfortable movement to do, going through the posts here. But you'll get used to it pretty quickly the more you run. And this is the most intense of the parts of the run, so your fingers should start relaxing again after the split. Now, here we go immediately back and then press yes and skip tutorial. Skip cutscene. I always say it wrong. Now we're in Bergen and we immediately dash up. And this is where a option for here it is. Let's see. Is it not here? Huh. I probably... Oh, here it is. You want landmark updates to be off. And that's just so you can continue to watch Leah as she dashes up here. A quick note. You will never be dashing. If you don't stop dashing here, you will never be shot upwards. So, like with lag cancels, you want to just pop the shield and then go up. Over the bridge and into the next room. Here you get to practice your lag cancels again. You go down here and this is a double, so 2 dashes. And you don't want to go here because that's harder, so go here and then just go over here, pick up the blazing run and then on your way again. Simple jumps, but they can be tricky. Here, you go straight up, 2, pop your shield, go straight to the right, left. If you don't go straight up, it's technically faster, landing here, but there's quite a big chance you just do this, which sucks. So straight up, over, grab the items, over here. If you do fall down, it's not the end of the world, honestly. You just go around, back up, and then like this. Here, up here, over. And now you may notice I do long jumps where I technically don't need them. And that's just because they save a tiny bit of time. You start dashing a bit earlier with doing long jumps, but honestly it's not that important. You go underneath here because you don't want to dash through here, because it can potentially lose your time, so I always just go under, through the trees with the dash, pick up the item, and immediately we are out of there. Up through the laser bridge, under here, and into the next room, up, avoiding that teleport marker, we don't need it, up and to the right, a bit up here, dashing above that one, and then up, 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 up. Really, this is quite the easy part of the run. It's just movement with a bit of long jumps and picking up some items. It's just about remembering where to go. Honestly, it's not that hard. Then you dash straight up, you don't change dashing straight up, as this block will push you automatically into the perfect position. Then you start, you stand between here, between the stairs, and then you aim downwards and watch the shadow of my aim bar here. I am lining up the shadow on just the edge of the snow here, in the first part of the block, the elevated block, and I shoot. This will hit the switch. If you want to find a different setup or find something that works better in this position, do that instead. You can also use the end of the shadow. I like lining it up just with the edge of the snow here. And then the same here, I use the shadow, I line it up with the edge of the snow on the other elevator block, and I shoot. This will hit that block. Now, after having shot both those, I will dash here. And sometimes I miss, that's fine, and then I'll skip the tutorial. Then just go here, here, up here, pick up the rock splitter, and we go into the city. Skip the tutorial, and go up. We avoid the landmark because it just slows down our cursor position. And we want to go shopping. So we go to this guy first, go in, and we press sell. Now we want to immediately press down, enter, right, enter, and then L1 or whatever equivalent you want to use on keyboard. And then golden satchel, sell all of those, buy, iron edge, and go out, go over to this nice lady, scroll down to spicy bun, and then press the max, this should be 7, delete 1, and then go out. You'll have 6 spicy buns this way. So, what we just bought, we bought iron edge, and we bought 6 spicy buns. We also picked up these blazing buns. That's all we need for the shopping. You'll know you've done it right if you get 6 spicy buns, but you had the ability to purchase 7. Go out. We go down here and just round out here. This is because if we go straight here, we will miss the landmark, so you need to go down a bit and then up. Into this room, and then as we are picking up this, you could see on my controller I pre-pressed the inputs. So go back 5 seconds and watch it again if you missed it, but I pre-pressed the inputs while picking up the item, then just enter and 1 level up. So whatever button brings you 1 level up, go down a bit and teleport here, skip tutorial, go out, world map, go to Bergen Trail, and then the entrance Bergen Trail. And then we dash downwards. This isn't really a hard split, it's just a bunch of movement. Infinite dash, and now, here there are 2 diverging paths, and I'm going to show you the recommended beginner path first. So the recommended beginner path is going here, long jumping, long jump, long jump. Pick up these, and then go down here, 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 long jump. You don't have to long jump these spaces. So, that's the recommended way to get to this puzzle. There are other ways to get to the puzzle. You can just skip the cross sandwiches. As you can see, this is not the way I normally do it. And then here. So, that's the way most people do it. There is actually a way that is supposedly faster. I don't actually know if it is faster. I think it is though. For my timing it is faster, but who knows if my timing is wrong. Which is just down here. Going here. Jump, 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 jump. And here. So whatever way you want to choose, you want to go here. And optimally, as a beginner, you'll pick up the cross sandwiches because honestly they can be a godsend. So picking up the sandwiches and just jumping along. Now hit this, hit this, hit this, this. You can actually, if you're good at the game, which I'm clearly not, hit all 3 of these switches in one attack, but it's really precise. So don't fret if you miss one, just quickly hit it and then go up and hit this one. If you come from over here, you hit this one, this one, this one, these 3. And then you just want to dash off, do this, dash up here, jump up here, and then pick up a salt vest. After you've picked up a salt vest, you go into equipment, you go down, you replace 1 blade, you replace 2 blades, and you replace your chest plate. And then you dash off, and then jump off. Yeah? You see this guy. He can spawn here, he can spawn in here, he can spawn here, he can basically spawn in an area around here. And you want to dash into him with your dash out and hit him. Now, there's actually a chance he doesn't die, so you want to keep an eye on him. So if he does die, you want to immediately turn around and hit him once. That will kill him. Okay? And after that, you want to go out and then exit out of your combat state because you want to regain your SP and dash down here. Underneath the tree here. And here, you want to look and see the Hellcats. So you want to, while you're dashing towards them here, you want to check, are there any Hellcats that are easy to hit? This one, for example, is really easy to hit. If you don't see one, sometimes they can be hidden under the tree or they are in a cluster with these hedgehogs. You want to dash down and get this one instead. Okay? So you dash in. This one was easy to hit. There you can see what I mean by not dying. That's actually really rare. And then dash further, and you don't have to stop the combat here. You do this. Jump over here, or if you are don't want to do that, just go onto the bridge here and go into here. Now, depending on what route you do in the wave temple, you have to do either one of two things here. The first thing you do is kill these hedgehogs. If you want to do what is called the express route, which is not really harder, it's just something that not a lot of people do, you kill these hedgehogs. You need to kill all three. Otherwise, you do the same thing we've just done with this Hellcat and just do this. And then follow along Schneider, right? But if you want to do the express route, this will leave you with 5 too few experience to do the final boss correctly. So you need to kill all 3 of these guys. And then dash after Schneider. And as soon as he turns towards you, you can speak to him. And then just press. Immediate dash up here, and as soon as these guys turn green, you can go through the barrier. And then just walk up here, skip tutorial, go up, and skip tutorial, and skip cutscene. Go into world map, and enter Yield in. And then we want to dash, dash, dash. Last bit of dashing in this. So to this guy, and press yes. And we just entered the fire split or heat split or whatever you want to call it. And that's basically it. This is probably the easiest split in the entire run. There are no tricks. You just do dashes and a few long jumps, but none of the long jumps are really that hard. As a beginner, I highly recommend you pick up the cross sandwiches as they will help you with safety throughout the rest of the run. There are a few places where they are really helpful, such as the shock temple. If you're having trouble with the shock temple later in your practice, come back, pick up these cross sandwiches, or just pick them up as a beginner, generally. You can always choose to not pick them up later. They are nice to have, I will say. That's it for now. See you some other time.